Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome back to Lloyd's Everyday English here on YouTube, live with you all across the world, wherever you're watching from. It's a pleasure to have you with us, with us, beautiful and handsome people around the world. That's what we're looking at today. We are going to look at some other ways to say these lovely words when you're talking about people's appearance, beautiful or handsome. Just one point, I'm sure you know this, of course, probably. Handsome is only for men, generally. And beautiful is really only for girls, for women, generally. You could say he's a beautiful man, but it's not that common, unless he's a very beautiful man. But generally beautiful for women, handsome for men. Also, pretty is for girls, generally. Sometimes you hear people say he's a pretty boy. You do hear that, but generally that is for girls. So I'm gonna help you to increase your options for these nice words. Of course, life is not all about appearance. You can be beautiful inside and out, and there's the expression that beauty is only skin deep, right? But regardless, it is of course good to have different ways to express these nice things. And, beauty, another nice sentence is that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's a very famous sentence. Maybe I can write it down for you. So maybe one person might think somebody is very beautiful, very handsome, and another person might think, oh, I don't know, they're okay. So it's subjective. Everybody has their own different opinion on somebody's appearance. So beauty is in the eye, I'm just going to write it down in the comments for you, of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Very famous sentence. Have you heard this one before? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'll bring up my comment onto the screen here. So let me just say hello to a few people here. If you're watching in the replay, by the way, hello. Great to have you. And Lolly is here. Always a pleasure to have you. Bonjour to France. You are usually the first commenter, and I do really appreciate that. Always lovely to have you here. Eugenia is here. Hello, Eugenia. We have Elena. Very nice to have you here as well. Elena, Ellen. She has many different names. Angela is here. Hello to Austria. And Trudy, hello to the Netherlands. Bonjour. All right, so let's get into it. Now, I've just made... So since this is Friday, the end of the week, trying to keep things I like to end the week kind of relaxed. Yesterday we had, oh, by the way, thank you very much to Lolly. That's a very nice thing for you to say. Thank you. You don't have to say that just because of this topic, but I do appreciate that. And so at the end of the week, usually on Fridays, we like to keep things kind of casual, nothing too heavy. But I think this will be useful for you. Yesterday, on Thursday, is grammar day, which can be a little bit confusing, complicated. By the way, if you're not a member in our private community yet, you're very welcome to join us. In our private community, we have lessons every day. You can also get the PDFs from these lessons. Join me on group speaking classes and much more. So EnglishTVLive.com, EnglishTVLive with a V.com, is the place to go if you would like to join our wonderful and growing international English learning community, the best English learning community in the world, in my opinion. All right. Lovely. Lloyd. Who is Lloyd? Who's Lloyd? Who's Lloyd? I don't know who this guy is. You need to remove the E. Pretty, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful girls are here. Okay, we already have a few of the words here. And you are very correct. Stunning and beautiful inside and out, most definitely. So, Elena's actually mentioned a few of them already. And I'm sure several of these you already know, but it's still good to review. Because it can be boring if you're always using the same words. So beautiful, so handsome. Now the first one here, which is actually one that Elena mentioned there. Stunning. Okay? Stunning. Now, stunning can be used for men or women. You could say he's stunning, she's stunning. So either one. And but it's not only for people. Okay, so a person can be stunning, but also you could describe beautiful scenery as stunning. Magnificent, stunning buildings, a stunning sunset or sunrise, achievement, an incredible achievement. Wow, walking on the moon. Man walking on the moon was a stunning achievement, or a stunning victory for the team, for the football team. Anything impressive, a stunning exam result, a stunning improvement in your English if you join our private community. Right? So, yeah, stunning is a very versatile word. Can be used to say somebody is beautiful, but also many, many other things as well. Just magnificent, stunning. Okay? So that's the first one. Does anybody have any sentences? Because we can maybe add some sentences here. Oh, Trudy has a good one there. Drop dead gorgeous. Yes, that's a very good one. Someone is extremely gorgeous. They're drop dead gorgeous. They make you drop dead. All right. Let's make a sentence here. The sunset at the beach was absolutely stunning. Okay, so you can describe a sight, but also you look stunning in that dress. Okay, you look stunning in that dress. Now, I would say stunning, it can be used for a man or woman, but it's probably used a little bit more commonly for a woman, to describe a woman. Okay. Next one is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. So, gorgeous is, basically the same as stunning. However, there are some important exceptions. So basically, gorgeous, stunning, if you're talking about a person, they're basically the same. But gorgeous can only refer to something or someone's appearance. So it would sound strange. So you could say gorgeous weather as well. We're having gorgeous weather today. That's a gorgeous building, gorgeous scenery, gorgeous sunset, gorgeous woman, gorgeous man. But not for... So remember I said that with stunning, you could describe an achievement or something very impressive as stunning. But with gorgeous, that would sound strange. So you don't want to say, for example, that was a gorgeous achievement. That was a gorgeous moment in history, or a gorgeous result, or something like that. So it's more specific to the appearance, okay? Gorgeous only refers to appearance, whereas stunning can refer to appearance, but it can also just talk generally about something that is very impressive. So hopefully you see the difference there, because I have seen a few times, I've seen some people use gorgeous in the wrong way. Gorgeous, just remember, is only for appearance. And also I would say that gorgeous is can be used more easily with men or women. This is just my impression, my feeling, but I would say stunning is more common for women, and gorgeous can be for women or men. He's gorgeous. He is gorgeous, right? Whereas he's stunning, it's possible, but I think gorgeous is more commonly for men or women. Okay. So, any example sentences? Elena says, you look spectacular in this dress. Very good. Yes, yes. Spectacular is another one. Yeah, very good one. So spectacular would be if somebody, you look spectacular in this dress. Maybe in that moment. Yeah, in that moment on that day when she is wearing that dress. Wow, you look spectacular. Maybe she looked spectacular on her wedding day, for example. Very good one. Okay. Let's look at the next one here. A knockout. All right. So this is a noun. Okay, I guess it could be an adjective as well, but more commonly as a noun. A knockout. So imagine boxing. Boxing, right? Somebody knocks somebody out. Or, so you have a fight. If you're knocked out, you are maybe you're on the ground, maybe you're unconscious. Now, if somebody is someone is so attractive, it almost knocks you out. Wow, you look amazing. Again, this can be in general. A person could just be a knockout in general, or maybe in that moment, maybe the person is wearing an incredible dress, looks amazing. She is a knockout. He is a knockout. I would say this one usually is for a woman. I'd say this would sound a little bit strange for a man. So I would just stick to a woman for this one. So if someone is, wow, you are, I can say, wow, you are an absolute knockout in that outfit. You're an absolute knockout. Wow. You're an absolute knockout. So this refers more to appearance, when somebody just looks amazing, specifically in some nice, very nice outfit. Okay. Now the next one, I don't think you will have heard this one before. I may be wrong, but this is more British slang. I don't think Americans would know this one or use this one. So British slang, a belter. Now a belter, this can be used in a variety of situations, but a belter is someone who is, this is like the whole package. So someone who is not only attractive, but also has a great personality. They're smart. They're clever. They're smart. They're funny. They're witty. They're generous. They're kind. They're a knockout. If you could say a knockout as well. A belter, a real belter. Wow, she's a belter. She is a real belter. She is a real belter. How did you get so lucky? Okay, so it does not only focus on the appearance. Of course, the appearance is probably part of it, but it's the whole package. A belter. Now, belter is not only for people, but it can also be used to describe wonderful or memorable events. You could say, how was the party last night? It was a belter. It was a belter. It was so much fun. Or even if it's a beautiful, beautiful day outside, you could say, hey, how's the weather out there? Imagine it's really sunny and nice. Oh, it's a belter. You can't stay inside. It's a belter outside. So something which is really awesome, basically. Something which is amazing, awesome, fantastic, especially for people, memorable events. The wedding was a real belter. The concert was a belter. The band performed so well. The concert was a belter. She's a belter. He's a belter. So you can use it for men or women. Okay. The next one's very nice. They're all nice. Easy on the eyes. Okay, so to be easy on the eyes. So again, someone who's very attractive. It's a pleasure to look at them. It's pleasurable for your eyes, right? Because they are easy on the eyes. You want to keep looking at them because they are very attractive. Easy on the eyes. So you could say, for example, Sarah is quite easy on the eyes, huh? So you're saying here, it's kind of a less direct way to say that Sarah is pretty attractive. It's quite easy on the eyes, huh? It's quite easy on the eyes. The next one. All right. Actually, let me come to your comments for now. Let me come and see if you have any example sentences here. So, Trudy says, I guess you can't say the queen is a knockout, but our queen really is gorgeous. Okay. Well, I guess you're talking about the Queen in the Netherlands, right? Um, let's see. I guess you could say in England we have Kate Middleton. She's quite a knockout, especially when when she dresses up nicely. She's a knockout. Meghan Markle can be a knockout as well, especially at special events. The Queen, when she was younger, and the British Queen, she was a bit of a knockout. She was quite easy on the eyes when she was younger. I like that one, by the way, easy on the eyes. It's a nice expression. I'm not sure what the Dutch Queen looks like, so I'm gonna have to investigate. That's my homework. Any other examples? Okay, I can't see any other examples here. But feel free to leave your own examples in the comments. The next one is, again, I don't think you've heard. So I think the first few you've probably heard before, gorgeous, stunning. But I'm trying to add some extra ones that I don't think you've heard before. So the next one is a looker. A looker. Now this is someone, as you might have guessed, it doesn't mean that somebody is looking, right? A looker. That's what it probably sounds like. But a looker is someone who is very good looking. Again, it's kind of a more less direct way to say it. Oh, she's a bit of a looker, huh? Oh, he's quite a looker. Someone who's very good looking. Now, you can also say this in the negative form. So, someone who isn't, you hear this from time to time, he isn't much of a looker, which means he's not very attractive. You could say, for example, he's not much of a looker, but he has a great sense of humor. Okay? He's not much of a looker, but he has a great sense of humor, for example. Next one, ravishing. Oh, Trudy says, can you say knockout only for young people? Not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's only for just someone who just looks. They look amazing. They look fantastic. I wouldn't say it's only for younger people. No. Next one is ravishing. Ravishing. So attractive, they make you excited and want to be passionate with them. Someone could look ravishing, for example, if a woman is wearing a stunning dress. So there's actually a verb, to ravish someone. To ravish. So if we just remove the ing here, to ravish someone. Now, to ravish someone, apparently back in the day it had some bad meanings, but these days, to ravish someone basically just means to be very passionate with somebody. You know, when two lovers are together, they're very passionate, they are ravishing each other, kissing and other things as well. They can't stay away from each other, they are ravishing each other. So you could say, for example, I want to ravish you. Or you look ravishing, right? You look ravishing tonight. I would say this one is more commonly used to describe a woman. She looks ravishing. He looks ravishing. I mean, it's possible. I say this one is more 9 times out of 10 to describe a woman. And it's usually used to describe how she looks on that day, on that evening, at that event. You look ravishing. And I would say that the person who says this is very attracted to the person. So it's, of course, all of these are compliments, but this one kind of shows, that you're saying, you look very attractive and I want to have a nice time with you. I want to kiss you. You look ravishing. I can't keep my hands off of you. All right. So let's move on to a couple of ones which are only used for men, for handsome men especially. So the next one is hunky, as it says here, only used for men. So we have in the noun form. Let me come and see if you. Sorry, double Lloyd there, playing in the background. All right. So, a very handsome man. We could say he is a hunk. Very handsome man. This is very, very, very handsome. Extremely attractive man. And no one can ignore them. You know, they walk into the room, everybody's eyes, especially the ladies' eyes, not only the ladies, are drawn to them. They're drawn to, wow, he's such a hunk. He's such a hunk, you could say as well. He's such a hunk. So, usually have this handsome, I mean, I don't have to describe what a handsome man looks like, but a hunky man usually has very distinctive features. Maybe a really great jawline, maybe striking, beautiful eyes, maybe a tall, muscular body. So this person, he's very hunky. He's very hunky. You could say maybe there's not much going on upstairs. What does that mean? There's not much going on upstairs. What does that mean? That means he's a bit stupid, for example. There's not much going on upstairs. Not much going on upstairs means a bit stupid. But he's so hunky. He's so hunky. Or he's such a hunk. So it doesn't necessarily mean, I mean, you, of course, a hunky man could be very smart, but doesn't necessarily mean that, of course. Could be very attractive, but not smart, or both. So, just for example, if there's not much going on upstairs, it means the person's a bit stupid. It's like, hello. The next one, only for men as well, clean cut. Now, this is not specifically related to the natural appearance of the person. It's more the way that they present themselves. So if this person has a nice haircut, they take either they have a shaved face, clean shaved face, or maybe they have a beard that they take care of very carefully. They dress very nicely in a very professional, presentable way. They always look good. They take care of their appearance. Very clean cut, you could say. So this is an adjective, to be clean cut. Now, so a very tidy and attractive appearance. A person makes an effort to keep a well-presented image to the world. Now, we can also use this not only for appearance, but think about celebrities. Some celebrities like to have a very clean-cut image, which means that they want everybody to think that they are well-behaved, a family person, they don't do anything bad. A very famous example of somebody who had a clean-cut image, but it went wrong, was Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods used to have a very clean-cut image. He was a family man, apparently, had his wife, had his children, very professional, all these things. And then, you might remember, it's about 10 years ago, or more, maybe, suddenly his clean-cut image was destroyed when it emerged that he was having many, many, many affairs with all different women, cheating on his wife with about 1 million different women. Yeah, his clean-cut image was destroyed. So it can also be not only your physical appearance, but also the way that people, your public image, if that makes sense. A clean-cut image for a person. Okay. Let me come back to the comments. All right, I think we've got a few more examples. So, 20 years ago, Brad Pitt was a hunky man. I think Brad Pitt's still pretty hunky. He's still quite a hunk, but I see what you mean, yes. He's obviously, like all of us, not getting any younger. Still looks good, but probably about 20 years ago, he was probably in his peak hunkiness, peak hunk state, I don't know. Richard Gere, yeah, Richard Gere, definitely very hunky man. I mean, if you think about hunks, you think, I guess, these days maybe Ryan Gosling, and you also Ryan Reynolds. You often hear these two words together: a Hollywood hunk. Hollywood hunk. So a Hollywood actor who's very attractive. Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Bradley Cooper. These are just some Hollywood hunks who come to mind, right? Hunky man. Richard Gere back in the 90s, 80s, I guess, was one of the top Hollywood hunks. Pierce Brosnan. I love Richard Gere. Yeah. So, Alain Delon. The name rings a bell, but I'm not 100% sure who that is. I'll have to double check afterwards. I'm not great with names of some celebrities. So we're nearly finished here. Now, we're going to look at a few more for men. Next one. All right. Getting even more handsome now. So, an Adonis. An Adonis. So this one. Angela says, ladies, we have only one hunk here. It's our well-cut Lloyd. Or you can maybe say our clean-cut Lloyd. Clean-cut. Yeah, I like to think of myself as clean-cut. That's very very nice of you to say, Angela. Unfortunately for the ladies out there, there's only me with you here. You don't have any other options at the moment. So you're stuck with me, but I appreciate that, Angela. That's very sweet of you to say. So, an Adonis. Okay. Now we are really getting to the next level of hunkiness for a man. Again, this is only for a man. Now, an Adonis. This is an extremely, extremely, extremely attractive man. Like a Greek god. Very strong and very handsome. So the face is, all the features are great. Okay. But also, you think of Adonis. So this is from ancient Greece, right? So you think the body is perfect, right? Strong biceps, 6-pack or 8-pack, just the body is just, perfect. And chiseled is a good word, by the way. Chiseled. How do I spell chiseled? Things like that. Chiseled. Sorry, maybe I spelled that wrong. But that's also a good word. If you describe somebody whose face is like really perfectly sculpted, chiseled, and also, I guess you could, for the body as well, chiseled. It's almost like it's been sculpted by an artist. Another hunk who comes to mind is, what's his name again? The guy who played Superman, the last Superman. His name is not coming to me right now, but he's like really well chiseled, and I would guess the ladies think he's a hunk, and an Adonis maybe because he's very well built, right? That's another way you can say it, to be well built, to have a great body, an Adonis. So if you look at some sports people, right, they look like an Adonis. Now this is an Adonis. This is the very, very extreme attractive man, only for men again. Now I checked out where this came from, and so as I knew, it came from ancient Greece, and apparently Adonis was the boyfriend, the lover, one of the lovers of Aphrodite, who was a goddess, a Greek goddess in Greek mythology. And apparently Adonis was a mortal. He was a human, but he was Aphrodite's favorite lover, and that's because he was so magnificent and perfect. And yeah, you can imagine, right? You can imagine. Now, another one you could say, very similar, is a fine specimen of a man. A fine specimen of a man. So this it's kind of the same. This refers to, of course, the appearance, but focuses more on the body. If you look at someone like, I guess, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo always takes care of himself. His body, he is a fine specimen of a man. You know, so when he scores, he takes his shirt off, you see, wow, that body is looking very good. Okay? Rafael Nadal is another one that comes to mind. His body is always very strong. Sounds like I'm really into these guys. All right. So, a fine specimen of man. I was trying to think of if you could use this for a woman as well. A fine specimen of a woman. I guess you could, but it's more common for a man. But if you want to describe a woman in this way, a goddess. So a woman who is just so beautiful and perfect. And this again can be your own opinion. So your wife, your girlfriend, you want to show them how magnificent they are to you. You could say, you are an absolute goddess to me. Right? You're an absolute goddess to me. Like you worship them because you are so in love with them, attracted to them. Or you could just say, if a woman is just so beautiful, oh, she's a goddess. She is a goddess. My goodness. She is a goddess. Almost like, so attractive, so beautiful that it's like she's not human. Yeah, she's a goddess. She's a goddess. Yeah, so that is about it. Let me know in the comments if you learned any new words here. I think you have a good selection now. So next time you want to tell somebody that they are beautiful or handsome, I think you have a good selection. Why don't we quickly review them? So just to go through them again, the first one was stunning and gorgeous, kind of the same. A knockout, wow. Especially used for a woman and especially in the moment when she's dressed very nicely. A belter. A belter. This is British slang, which describes a person as just being just fantastic. Not only appearance, but also personality, just everything about the person. Intelligence. A belter. How did you find this girl? She's a belter. Or he's a belter. Can be for men or women. British slang though. Americans might get confused if you use this one. To be easy on the eyes. You are very easy on the eyes, I gotta say. That could be a good line, actually, to use to somebody when you meet them. You are pretty easy on the eyes, I gotta say. Again, for men or women. Men or women can use it to men or women. A looker means someone's attractive. Or if you want to say someone's not too attractive, she's not that much of a looker, but she's lovely. He's not that much of a looker, but he's so smart. Or he's got a lot of money, right? Ravishing means you are so beautiful, especially in that moment when you are very attracted to someone, but in that moment, and you want to have a passionate time with that person. You want to ravish them with your love. Hunky, to be a hunk, only for men. Very, 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 very handsome men. A hunk. You often hear about a Hollywood hunk. Clean cut image. Someone who takes care of their appearance. They dress very nicely and take care of their hair and, face very nicely. Only for men, though. I would not use this for a woman. I wouldn't say a clean-cut woman. Maybe a woman has a clean-cut image, you could say. So, for example, Britney Spears, back in the day, when she first came out, when she first became famous, not came out, that would say that you're gay. Like when you come out as gay, she's not gay. I don't believe that is true. But when she first became famous, she had a very clean-cut image. Her record company tried to present this clean-cut image. And then later on, she wanted to be her real self and express herself. And then that clean-cut image kind of faded away. So it can be for a man or woman if you're talking about their public image, but if you're talking about the physical image, then it's only really for a man. Well-presented man, wears nice clothes and all that. Not necessarily only their natural appearance, but how they take care of themselves. An Adonis. Very, 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 very handsome and strong muscular man. A fine specimen of man, basically the same. A goddess for a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous woman, especially if it's your goddess. Your queen, you could say as well. You're my queen, you're my goddess. I love you so much. I think you're so beautiful, and there's some other nice words to shower your woman with. So that is about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Elena says, I'm a fan of French cinema. I love France. Okay. I've never met an Adonis. I learned a lot of new words. I'm very happy to hear that. And thank you so much for tuning in. Helena Bonham Carter is a goddess. She's beautiful in and out. Yeah, she is. She's a belter. Yeah, she is quite a belter. Helena Bonham Carter, for sure, for sure. Definitely, for sure. So, thank you for your example, Eugenia. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will send a PDF for this document to our private members a little bit later. Just to remind you, if you're not a member in our private community yet, you're very welcome to join. EnglishTVLive.com, my favorite English learning community. I don't know about you, but I think it's a good one. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Talk to you again very, very soon. Wonderful, beautiful people. Ciao.